Good morning. It's my first 0 day of the trail. I'll recap last night later, but I'm just pulling out my laundry. I'm finally gonna wash all of my clothes. Ooh, this is light. Yes. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oops, excuse me, I shouldn't have got the extra small. Yum, I'm so happy.
And then there's these guys too, the magnets. Do one of those. It's tiny. You don't have to do like a full
Yay!
I think I should have given myself a
More 0 day food. Yum. Yay. Ah!
Ketchup on eggs
And
pancakes.
Hi.
So I want to do that. What? She takes you backpacking and then you like watercolor
along the way. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So we have like a trail friendly, like all natural watercolor kit.
Okay. Just leaving the sauna house. It's too dark to see me, but what a great way to end my 0 day with Kendra is another round of the sauna house in Asheville. They have a hot sauna and then cold plunge and then these like heated stone benches. So we did like 2 rounds of the hot sauna and then the cold plunge. It was just so nice and such a good way to connect and also just take care of our bodies. I left my shoes. Oh, me too. We left our shoes. Oh my God. What a good 0 day. I spent the first half of it just being super present with Kendra. We had breakfast and coffee, and then we set up for her art party that she had. She had a bunch of friends over and a bunch of different art projects and things and activities for people to do, and I ended up making some jewelry, which was fun. I always really like doing that. And then I filmed a resupply video, and then we did this like hot sauna and cold plunge. I guess before the sauna house, we did go to the Blue Ridge Hiking Company, and that was really cool. I'm so inspired by Jennifer Farr Davis, and so I always like stopping in there. I've never actually met her, and she's never been in there when I've been in there, but she started that, the Blue Ridge Hiking Company, pretty sure. And it's just a little gear shop now, I think, here in Asheville, and they do guided trips and stuff. But I got a couple tent stakes because I realized I only bought 6. and my tent, I think technically takes 8 to be fully extended out. So got a couple steaks and a sticker. That was really fun. Downtown Asheville is like so beautiful, but then the River Arts District, it's been so sad to see like all the hurricane damage and stuff. It's just crazy to think about how massive the Hurricane Helene was last year, and how the cleanup efforts are still continuing, and there's a lot of completely gutted buildings, but there's a whole lot of like really quickly rebuilt things, and everything seems like they're rebuilding like really well, so that's really good. Anyways, my bag feels really heavy, so I did that. It's really late and we're planning on leaving for the trail at 6:30. I'm gonna wake up at 5 and make thumbnails for my YouTube videos. Thankfully, my friend Dana is helping me edit my YouTube video, so she's working with me on that. So there's quite a few ready to go. I just have to edit thumbnails and then do titles and descriptions and stuff. I really had hopes of doing a lot more filming and creative things for Instagram and stuff, but I really am also super present out here. Like, I'm making these videos, but I can also kind of switch it off and just focus on like being outside, being with the trees, being in nature, or being present with new hikers that I meet, or trail angels. I think that's kind of why I'm not so good at getting clips. I'm scrambling sometimes to get stuff done, so I'm gonna wake up. Kendra sent her coffee maker to start making coffee at 5 a.m. So my goal is to be drinking coffee by like 5:10, journal for maybe 10 minutes. Then I need to switch out some gear. So Arc'teryx sent me a pair of down pants and a down jacket. So because I've been cold at night, but yeah, either way, my knees are feeling really good. They really haven't been swelling or stiff. I took like 2 ibuprofen this morning, but I took my tape off of my legs completely last night, and I'll re-tape my knees and my ankles in the morning. But it was just nice to feel like, I don't feel crazy stiff. I don't feel like my legs are getting all swollen and scary feeling, and it just felt like my body felt totally normal, as if like I hadn't just hiked 300 miles in 14 days. Like, my body just feels kind of normal, which seems crazy, except my hunger is like, I ate a lot of food today, so that's really good. I was like a bottomless pit, which is good. Yeah, so that's some good news. I tried out Tiger Balm for the first time last night. Actually, I'm gonna put some more on right now before I go to sleep, which will hopefully be very, very soon. Put some Tiger Balm on my knees and my ankle. You don't want to put it on right before you tape, because then your tape, the KT tape, doesn't stick, which I learned that the hard way with the last KT tape, a couple KT tapes ago. But obviously, yeah, if your legs are full of lotion, or, I don't know, it's not gonna stick. So Tiger Balm tonight, and then make sure the tape can stick to my skin in the morning. And yeah, I'm really thankful to be feeling good. I feel really content hiking out alone, being alone on this journey. It's the first time I've ever felt so content, like, without a hiking partner. I think I've always like kind of wanted one, or I don't know. I can't exactly remember how I felt on the AT last time, except I do remember like wanting me and Coyote to like partner up, you know, and just stick together. And then I was annoyed at him all the time because he was hiking out, and then we would meet up later unexpectedly. And then it was kind of like that the entire trail until we decided to finally just like pretty much stick together. But it ended up being fine, you know, and we're great friends now still too. Actually, I need to text him because I think he's coming out and might either trail magic me or come join me for a hike because he's doing a fire season and he's headed towards doing that soon. So yeah, that's exciting. But yeah, I feel content being on my own and just doing my own thing. Feels really nice. And just kind of hoping, like, gosh darn, I hope I can make it 25 miles a day every day, and then 30 miles a day every day, and then 31 miles a day, you know. Just like, I hope I can really do this. 3 months each trail. I feel like I can. And I also feel scared, like, I don't know, thinking too far ahead. So yeah, also feel excited to lean into my spirituality and kind of re-explore my Christian roots. I've been kind of thinking about that the past few days, actually, like when I was like crying a couple days ago, yesterday, 2 days ago, right before the full moon thing, I was like crying, and it was just like kind of about like, cause like just Christianity and how I used to be like a really strong believer, and it feels so far away now, and that kind of felt really sad. I'm hoping to lean back into some of that, which honestly for me is just the root of being divinely loved, you know, like loved by the divine, by God, and that deep feeling of being chosen and all those like beautiful things. And my past with Christianity was never really rooted in like fear of hell or guilt or shame. It was always just, I mean, there was like repentance and feeling like I needed forgiveness for things, but also just feeling like I belonged like to God. And so yeah, this was a really long chat. So if you stuck around for this whole thing, thank you so much for being invested in my journey and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I love like meeting you guys on trail and knowing that each of you is an actual person and that each of you are uniquely connected to my path in like a beautiful way. And I feel really appreciative for that. So anyways, I hope you're doing well and are getting outside and enjoying the sunshine, the full moon, and the trees and the trail. So thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.